Oh, wait, I'm showing the wrong screen. Oh, shit. Hello. Oh, God, my screen. You guys can't see me. Hold on. I don't know why not. Go. Hello, hello? Yeah? No, now it's a black screen. Perfect. Hold on. All y'all chill out. It should be working, I think. Oh my goodness. Uh, hello? I know. Uh, I know you guys can hear me. I'm saying hello to the damn application not working for me. That's my problem here. Dios míos. I mean, it's my camera says that it's on. It has a little blue light, but I got nothing. Hold on, let me just off and then on again. How about that? That usually works. Maybe that'll work. I'm going to smack the shit out of my computer. Perfection. So no, the lens cover is not on. I can see that. And now it's not even turning on at all. Great. Honestly, I'd be really pissed off if it was the cat's fault. But now I'm getting nothing. No, I'm not rebooting shit, okay? What the hell, Serana? Serana! Hi, Fifi. Sorry, I woke her up because I'm a terrible, terrible parent. All right, so I'm restarting Camera Hub. And of course, it's not responding. As in, like, it's Windows. It's freezing up on Windows. Excuse me. I know. Hello? Okay, the camera's back on, is it? Is it not? I know, it's a black screen for you, not for me. Hang on. Yeah, you see video, but you don't see me. That's the issue. Oh, hi. Oh, God. I'm alive. Hold on. 1 second. Hi, guys. There we go. Finally. Okay, welcome. Okay. No, I'm not doing a CoffeeZilla impression, okay? Anyway, welcome everybody. It's Artie of Artie's Corporate Fiction. How you guys doing? We're going to talk about something a little bit serious today, notwithstanding all the craziness of starting the stream. Apparently, we have yet another Aussie sovereign citizen who decided to go across the line and has murdered at least one Australian police officer. And as far as I understand it, unless my Aussie audience could tell me if there's been any updates, he's still on the lam. He still has evaded police custody. This video that I'm showing you here, this is from 3 years ago from Van Valiant's channel. And this is the person in question.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Have I got a video for you today? This one comes courtesy of an Australian sovereign citizen, aptly named Desi Freeman. He's been battling the courts for about 2 years with 15 appearances under his belt. You'll see why that is the case when you watch his performance in court. I'm not sure about the charges in this case, but it doesn't really matter for this video. This hearing is to determine how long the contested hearing will take, so this is not a hearing for him to air his grievances. But that's not going to stop him from trying.
Yeah.
Just have a seat.
Does this court obey the law, sir?
Just have a seat.
Does this court obey the law?
Have a seat.
Even just once?
Have a seat. Mr. Prosecutor, how many police witnesses?
4, Your Honour. There's Miss Quinn, a Gary French, Walker Brown, and informant Porridge.
So 2 police and 2 civilian? Now, Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
In terms of your defence for the matter, what do you say? How many witnesses do you have?
I'll run my case. Well, I'm going to run it, sir.
Elaine. Thank you for the 49 super chat.
Addressed this matter on the 13th of December last year.
Mr. Freeman, I've asked you a question.
I don't understand the question, sir. What was that?
How many witnesses do you have?
Witnesses?
Yeah.
I don't need witnesses.
Okay, so you have no...
Oh, God, I forgot. This was recorded by somebody using their phone to record the computer screen.
Yes, that is someone recording the screen from another camera, but it's not a bad copy and the camera person doesn't move around too much. At least it's not one of those cell phone rustling in a pocket with a...
Speak now, please, sir.
Your question.
On the 13th of December last year, Magistrate Stella Stuthridge identified serious issues I raised, being a serious abuse of process in this matter, an order that was not made according to law, and many counts of fraud and perjury by the applicant. As a result, I've implemented a voir dire that this case cannot proceed until these matters are dealt
Did you say voir dire? That's not what voir dire means.
with. It was upheld by Magistrate Stella Stuthridge, who
Voir
allocated
dire?
a hearing, which is
Also
now
known
a
as
year later,
pronunciation.
this one, and she specifically said that
Celine,
Magistrate
we could use
Costa
that rain over here in Texas.
was not to sit on the matter because he was the one that caused the problem. That Magistrate Watkins can
Dallas Fort Worth specifically, not Central Texas.
not because he isn't biased, and that you cannot either. And then the registrar Sam out there at the front told me 3 weeks ago that you're one of the magistrates that had recused yourself from this matter. And I'm very angry that the registrars couldn't get it right and went and allocated this hearing while you were sitting when it was supposed to be Magistrate David Farram, according to Magistrate Stella Stuthridge. She also stated in the court, on the record, which you need to check, prosecutions are on notice that the hearing will be an application to strike the matter out, nothing else. She said it is booked in for an application to strike the matter out. She specifically told that to Prosecutor Stuart Pritchard. There has been a shocking delay in justice in the past year waiting for my hearing. I've been back to court to try and get it heard sooner, which is a perversion of the course of justice, and I'm not ready to make any more concessions for people. I've been to court 15 times.
So all this is of your own doing. Why would anyone need to go through so many judges? Is it because each judge won't entertain any of your outlandish claims by any chance? I can definitely understand why you've been to court so many times. It sounds
Yes,
like they're
but
running
the
out of
original
judges.
question was how many witnesses?
You would have been the 5th magistrate, but as it's gone around in a circle, the 4th magistrate to sit on this case.
Hearing, because even the highest courts have that ability.
I've skipped ahead.
You are not allowing yourself to have a fair hearing by not following the court
Thank you, Damien.
procedure.
So I have an hour allocated for this hearing. I want to get up on that stand and give some evidence.
No, you're not.
Okay, so you're perverting the course of justice. I've had enough of it. You're acting oppressively and when interested in breach of the Crimes Act.
Are you available on the 5th of February?
No. So
You cannot win with SovCit. They want everyone to dance to their tune. And when the courts deny them, it's because they are corrupt. Because of course it is. Anyway, this is the part we all came here for.
So you have constructive knowledge of crimes committed in this court. You are now aiding and abetting them.
Are you available on the 5th of February?
Peter Dunn, I arrest you for aiding and abetting.
Okay, but
I arrest you for acting oppressively and when interested and perverting the course of justice. You must stand down. You are now in my custody and under arrest. You are not free to leave.
just mind asking.
For the Supreme and High Court Justices listening to this recording in future, take note that the magistrate is under arrest for serious crimes committed against me, as have been outlined in numerous hearings and this one. I have no choice but to make this arrest under Section 458 of the Crimes Act, which is my lawful right to do so. This case cannot proceed. Right, who's the highest ranking police officer here?
Highest region.
Right.
No.
So you're obliged.
No, I'm not.
Excuse me, you're obliged.
Excuse
to
me
make
for a
the
moment.
arrest.
Just excuse me,
A
Mr.
lawful
Freeman.
arrest has been made.
Mr. Freeman, just
Your
excuse me for a
address, Your
moment.
Honour, please.
5th of February at this court or at Juliet, at this court or at Myrtleford?
A citizen's arrest can be made when a member of the public witnesses a crime occurring, and no police officer is available to apprehend the offender.
Exactly.
So Section 458 doesn't give you the authority to arrest a sitting magistrate or an on-duty police officer. By the way, I love how the magistrate just ignored all that nonsense and just carried on with procedure.
Well, I need to know now whether it's Myrtleford or is it 5th of February at Myrtleford Day? It is Myrtleford. Okay, 5th of February at Myrtleford.
Have I ever seen a successful citizen's arrest? Yes. But they're not like anything like this. They're usually the rare instances of a citizen during like an active robbery, an active suspect fleeing, and somebody holding somebody either physically or somebody holding somebody at gunpoint, like holding them like and holding them until police arrive. But again, that expressly means that there's no other police around to actually make an apprehension themselves. So yeah, but not like this. This is not a citizen's arrest.
Mr. Doss, I arrest you as well for malfeasance of public office and refusing to do your duty.
I arrest
And
you.
Other charges will be added to that. Okay? So for the court record, for the Supreme Court and High Court Justices listening to this recording, you're both under arrest. This matter has stopped. You are not free to leave. You are in my custody. If you leave, you will be escaping lawful custody and resisting arrest. That's the law under Section 458 of the Crimes Act, which I am entitled to enact.
I think that's your
according to the circumstances.
That would be your interpretation of the law.
Say what you want. Yeah. All right.
Well, no, but just because you say so, Mr. Freeman, doesn't mean it's right. 5th of February.
Please, then, Constable Sarah Williamson. It's now your role to arrest Mr. Gosler and Mr.
Time to go, Mr. Freeman. The matter's put in for a hearing.
Done, Mr. Freeman.
Okay. I'll collect my papers. Thank you very much.
Good job.
Bless him, he's trying so hard to sound like a cop. I think if he said these exact words in any other setting, he could be looking at charges for impersonating a police officer.
Absolutely disgusting. Shameful. Now, the paper that you need, a document for the court, sir. I must leave here, according to law.
Well, if you leave it at the front counter, that'll be just...
Okay. Because you are under the Criminal Code Act, Section 83(4), because you are using force and intimidation to interfere with my Australian democratic and political right to have my case heard.
Off you go, Mr. Freeman. Off you go.
I arrest you, sir, and I
Time to
arrest
leave.
you.
Time to leave.
Time to leave. Grab your papers and off you go.
So all of you police in the courtroom and magistrate are arrested according to law.
They're all
This will be
arrested.
taken up in the Supreme Court. I'm now under duress. I fear for my safety, given that there are 4 armed criminals.
Your phone and all your bits and pieces.
4 armed criminals surrounding me in an intimidating manner. I'm under duress.
Well then leave. The hearing is over because you don't know how to conduct yourself properly. You can't claim duress and intimidation when you are the one causing this scene by not leaving when you are asked to.
Off you go. Bye, Mr. Freeman.
Thank you for your time.
You'll be receiving your charge sheet summons.
Next.
And that's it. Another failed attempt by a...
So, here's where it gets unfunny. That individual, hey, so what's up, Juggernaut? That individual is who we're talking about now. Australian manhunt continues. The suspect in the fatal shooting of 2 police officers in the Australian Alps has been named Desi Freeman. On Wednesday morning, Victoria Police said the 56-year-old is heavily armed and still at large. Almost 24 hours after officers tried to execute a warrant for alleged sexual offenses at his real property and were fired upon. Of course he'd be... Of course they alleged that he committed sexual stuff. Why am I not surprised? We are pouring every resource into the search for this person, Chief Commissioner of Victoria Police, Mike Bush, said. He said this is not a hostage situation, addressing previous reports of local media, and added that Mr. Freeman's partner and children are safe. The identities of the officers killed have not been released. Police said this would likely happen on Wednesday once all relatives have been informed. A third officer who was injured in the shooting is now out of surgery, Bush said, and though significantly damaged, he will recover. Be vigilant. Keep yourself safe. Chief Commissioner Bush warned the local community, asking residents of Purapunka, a small town about 300 kilometers northeast of Melbourne, to stay inside. 10 officers from the Sexual Offenses and Child Investigations team went to the property on Wednesday and were immediately shot at. Police have said before the suspect ran into the bush. Authorities have no sightings of Mr. Freeman since, Bush added, adding that the police focused on a dense bush area near his home. He will know that area better than us, so that is why we are putting every expert, supported by local knowledge. Our understanding is that he understands bushcraft well, which provides a challenge to us.
Today has been a day of deep sorrow and shock for our community. First and foremost, we extend our heartfelt condolences to the families, friends and colleagues of the 2 police officers tragically killed in Porepunkah. Our thoughts, love and unwavering support are with you during this incredibly painful time. We hold our police in the highest regard. They serve with courage, compassion and dedication, and their loss is felt profoundly across our region. We are deeply grateful for their service and commitment. To our community, we know today has been unsettling and emotional. Thank you for your patience, your understanding, and for continuing to follow police instructions to stay safe. Your care for one another is what makes our Shire so strong.
Of course they call it a Shire. So this is yet another example of sovereign citizens going full send. These guys are like, most of these sovereign citizens are not violent, but they are absolutely capable of violence, especially these true believers, these extremists. They have, I mean, we've seen it over and over again that these guys, that the most extremist versions of them will absolutely use violence against law enforcement, anybody in a position of power. You know, that thing. Unfortunately, people, a lot of the SovCits in I haven't checked Telegram, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's there. But there's no shock in my mind that most of these guys in these SovCit communities are already like screaming false flag. Now, this is fake. Obviously, it's a Fed. It's a Fed Fedsurrection. It's a Fed plant. You know, they didn't. You know, this is obviously a false flag to make us look bad. Yada 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 yada. It's already there. There's no doubt in my mind. We're going to conclude-ish with something that's not SovCit related. No, we're not doing Blandino. I'm so tired of Blandino. I can't deal with his. I can't deal with it anymore. I'll have to save Blandino for like Friday or something. Where was it? I know you guys I know somebody posted it in the chat, or not chat, in the Discord. If you're not a member of my Discord, there's something wrong with you. You need to be a member of my Discord. But where is it? Where is it? There it is. Found it. Exactly. Celine, I agree. He's not even entertaining anymore. It's just the same old bullshit. It's like, all right. It's this guy featuring Judge Boyd.
All right. So, are there any people in yours? Yes.
From Bexar County.
All right. So, Are there any people in the audience who are here as support for someone? All right, so here's the rule, and I want you all to listen to me very carefully. If you try to communicate with an inmate in the box, you will be told to leave this courtroom. You will not be welcomed back. Does everyone understand? Whether you're a witness or not, you will not be giving testimony in this court if you do that, because that interferes with the security of this courtroom. Does everybody understand? So anybody who's on this side who is not a defendant, I need you to move to this side, and the defendants on this side move to the left side, but nobody sit on the first row. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, that rubber band exploded. Oh, no, that's fine.
Come up here, sir.
All right, Joshua Patillo.
Come here.
Yes.
So it says plea deadline, but I thought that today was the final discovery.
It's the plea deadline date, but I did inform you all if between November and now, if all the discovery hasn't been done, the court will reconsider the plea deadline date.
And that's what
Doesn't need to be right
This is the inmate they've been talking to. His name is Eric Gonzalez Lopez.
now, but at some point.
All right, so this is up for trial.
So Judge, today, defense asked in regards to whether or not the case applied for a U visa and any documentation or
Mr. Shucklers, thank you for the $20 super chat. Appreciate it.
related to
He's
that.
part of a kidnapping ring. Oh my God.
This is the first that the state is being made aware. As far as I'm aware, I don't know of any documents, but I have to ask that this is going to be sent over.
Oh, I see. Okay, so, oh, that's interesting. So I was, okay, sorry. The reason I'm pausing. I was wondering why a number of attorneys in the gallery and this lady in particular are wearing a face mask. I mean, this is Texas and it's 2025. I didn't expect that. Now I understand. I think I understand now that they now know that she's being live streamed, and now they're doing it to hide from being able to get their comments lip synced. That's why this lady has her papers covering her mouth. They're doing the NFL coach thing to avoid lip syncing. Or actually, or it could also be measles. That could also be it.
Oh, it's easy to figure out if
Or it
somebody's
could be
applied for
measles.
U visa, so that'll be able to be done. All right, well, we'll take that up at 11:30.
Okay, so
All right.
come back at 11:30 for that.
Yes.
All
And we'll
right,
see if
then.
we have an interpreter available for the trial if your case is going.
Okay, and
All right.
is that when I'm gonna find out where I am in the lineup?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you at 11:30.
All right, thank you. Jose.
Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. That lady behind her. Pretty sure that's the interpreter.
Trial if your case is going.
Okay, and
All right.
is that when I'm gonna find out where I am in the lineup?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you at 11:30.
All right, thank you. Jose Barrera?
So the wife and I work many different hours, and to get him a job, to get him to and from, would be hard for us, without.
Okay, so the deputy. Okay, so the guy is giving us the deputy with the court is like calling out the bullshit with this opposed attorney talking to the defendants.
Him driving our Fiesta girls can't work at night or certain times throughout the day.
So far, then the GPS hasn't affected any of those prospects.
Not at this time.
And before he was arrested in November of 23, was he employed?
He had worked at 2 jobs shortly. He wasn't arrested at that time. That was the 2 years prior to him being arrested.
So the conditions haven't had any effect on previous employment.
It hasn't at this time, except for requesting to attend the interviews.
All
right, any follow-up?
No.
All right, thank you so much for coming. All right, the person in the red jacket, can you come forward, please?
She says she doesn't understand English.
All right, if she's underage, she should be in school. And my understanding is, for those who have children, are there any districts that are not currently in school?
Uh-oh.
Nobody has children?
We're all in school.
Judson is back? All right, so she needs to be removed from the courtroom. I don't have underage people in the courtroom. All right, and the purple person in the gray suit, who is he?
He's the U.S. executive of the United States.
All right, so you're the U.S. executive with the,
I'm sorry, who? The U.S. executive for the United States?
which part of the United States? I mean,
What?
all right, so do you have documentation? All right, thank you so much. You're excused.
Yeah, I was gonna say, silly. That sounds very sovereign citizen to me. Like very like friend of the court, where I pretend I am much, much higher than just a mere friend type of thing.
All right, have a great day.
2 hours
All right,
later.
so my
hi.
understanding is that you were outside speaking with members of the jury. Is that correct? That's either yes.
Oh, that's what they wanted to split. They're trying to divide the members of the jury. Oh, okay, that's a big no-no. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're trying... I mean, if you're an attorney, that's an immediate RPC violation referral. You are in deep shit if you're an attorney trying to talk to members of the jury. But okay.
Yes or no? No. You were outside speaking to the jurors. Yes or no? Nope. Were you outside speaking to the jurors? Yes or no?
Uh-oh.
Getting me nervous.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, detaining me. It's a difference between getting arrested.
Oh, no.
This is what's going to end up. All right. And what division? All right. Do you have documentation for that?
Unfortunately, I can't hear it. We can't hear it.
Oh, what is your name? Spell that. First name? And last name? Yes. Spell it. And where's your documentation that show you work for the federal government? All right. So you are not allowed to be in this courthouse anymore. You do not have any business here. If you are not a witness, you are not allowed in this courtroom. Do you understand? And you're not allowed in this courthouse.
Oh,
you know that you are not supposed to be speaking with the jurors in the hallway. You were. Those jurors were not asking you any questions. You took it upon yourself to tamper with the jury that is coming up here for jury selection. You are not allowed in this courthouse anymore. Do you understand? No. Do you understand? So do not come back into the courthouse. That means this courthouse. That means the courthouse next door that is the historical courthouse. Do you understand? All right. All right. If you can see that he's escorted off the premises.
Damn.
Oh, God bless you too. But personally, I don't feel comfortable with using this jury as the jury pool because I don't know what was said. My understanding.
And that's what pisses everybody off. Because we have no idea what this guy said or claimed to say, he basically contaminated the jury pool. There's no other better word to say it. He contaminated the jury pool, prejudiced the jury pool. They don't know.
And is that he is involved in a case here, not as a witness, not as a party whatsoever, but just as maybe a friend of a friend of a friend of a cousin. All right. All right, Ms. Compton.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And the other issue, you were not present, but you were number one for jury trial. However, the person who was here in the gray suit who said that he was with the U.S. government, he was.
Mr. Mann.
Yeah, he was speaking to the jurors in the hallway. So I don't feel comfortable with using the jury panel that we have.
And Judge, I'm not quite sure how to handle him. I did talk to Daniel about him, and I did make a call before the holidays to the jail. He has been filing all sorts of stuff in this case. I don't know what his relationship is with his family. I don't talk to them. I've never spoken to him. He has communicated with me threats that he's going to sue me in federal court and all kinds of stuff like that. But the thing that troubles me the most, and I called the jail to let them know, is that he evidently had an attorney visit on the video visit, not a recorded visit, an attorney visit with this guy.
Okay. With
my client. Now, I tried to find.
Okay, this guy definitely sounds like a SovCit. This definitely is giving me heavy sovereign citizen vibes.
Out if they had a record of that or how it happened. My client doesn't know.
Well, what I've done is I've asked that he not be allowed back.
Or he could be, a Blandito wannabe.
In the courthouse. And the deputy took a photo of him. So somebody can let the sheriff know that he's not to have attorney visits if he's not his attorney.
If you're thinking that he's also right now a person who is on bond for an aggravated assault. So somebody might want.
Wait, what? Oh, but it was dismissed.
To talk to pretrial services or his bond.
So somebody may want to talk to his pretrial services officer. And honestly, the name that he gave me, I don't even believe that's.
Oh, but he does have a current case for terroristic threats that is set for trial in September 2025.
His real name, because he seemed to be stumbling over what his name was. But the deputies did take a photo of him. So I'm sure that's going to be placed at the courthouses. And they can place it at the jail as well.
I'm on the Bexar County website pretty easy with the name he's been filing things under.
Okay.
And he's filed stuff.
And what name did he give?
It's
Is it Henry?
Henry.
Okay.
Whatever that name is, that's his name.
All right. So before you leave here today, we'll take up that matter with the sheriff's office.
Out of the case of an attorney imposter, a man out on bond for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon is behind bars again. This time accused of violating bond by saying he was an attorney and a government employee.
Henry Berrocal was recently thrown out of the Justice Center after tampering with a jury pool. Eric Hernandez takes a look at this bizarre case.
You were outside speaking to the jurors, yes or no? You took it upon yourself to tamper with the jury.
Henry Berrocal didn't say much after being questioned by Judge Stephanie Boyd a little over a week ago. Berrocal was allegedly talking to potential jurors in a courthouse hallway about a kidnapping case that was expected to go to trial. He told the court he was a federal employee but couldn't provide any proof. Judge Boyd had to reset the case and had Berrocal removed from the Justice Center. It was later revealed that Berrocal was out on bond for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The most troubling issue about this case was that Berrocal was allegedly able to impersonate an attorney and enter the Bexar County Jail on multiple occasions to speak with his clients. We asked the Bexar County Sheriff's Office how he was able to get through. In an email, the Sheriff's Office says no records exist of him scheduling in-person visits, but when he was not incarcerated, he did have video visitations with inmates. A spokeswoman says, quote, "We are in the process of looking into video visitations scheduled completed during the time he was not incarcerated. If Mr. Berrocal made the video visitations under the guise of him being an attorney, we will share those findings with you." In the meantime, he is now back behind bars for violating bond, and his bond has been increased to $500,000. And if he is able to make bond again, he cannot have any contact with the 187th District Court, Judge Boyd, and any criminal defendant currently in the Bexar County Jail. A psych evaluation was also ordered to be completed on Berrocal.
Berrocal. Sorry. Okay. Well, at least there's a little bit of that's a little bit of levity. I'm gonna change it back so I'm talking to you guys in the void while I annoy one of my cats. Come here. Okay. I'm such a terrible dad. Okay. I'll obviously keep we'll keep posting updates on Mr. Freeman in Australia. And I'll try to get you guys updated. I'll probably be live on Friday. And keep you guys posted then. Did I see the Kansas City thing? I don't know what you're talking about, Father. I have no idea. But and I will check you guys on next time. Appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate all the love and likes. Discord invites. All right, appreciate it, Father. Thank you. And yeah, you guys have a good rest of your evening. While I play some more Battlefield until Battlefield 6 comes out. All right. You guys have a good one. See ya. Adios. Bye-bye. Nirvana, say bye. Say bye. Say bye, baby. Okay, fine. She's so cute. She's such a baby. All right. Bye. Yeah. Wait. You my baby girl. Hey. You want ice cream? You want treats? You want treats? Yeah, you want treats. She wants treats. Alright, come on.